The cavalry is here just in time for the Oklahoma City Thunder as they're getting ready to take on the Dallas Mavericks in the quarterfinals of the NBA Cup games here. And Alex Caruso is for sure going to be back as he's playing against the Toronto Raptors tonight. Time I'm recording this, it's Thursday. All right, no, December 5th. Sorry, days are a little mixed up here. But Jalen Williams, J-Will, is listed as game time decision for their December 7th matchup against the New Orleans Pelicans. So we could also be getting Jalen Williams back, and I am hopeful, all right, that he is going to be back. I think he will be back for the game against the Dallas Mavericks. I am 99% sure. All right, he's been looking good in pregame warmups. He's been doing everything he can. All right, he looks solid. The Thunder might just be waiting until it's a home game to bring him back, to really get the adrenaline going, to get the crowd going, because he's a fan favorite. Everyone loves J-Will, all right? Everyone loves the charge god. That's what he is. He takes charges better than anyone else in the league. And he's going to provide an instant impact for the squad in more ways than one. But also Alex Caruso will as well. So we're going to break down what exactly those two guys are providing ahead of this matchup here tonight against the Raptors, along with the matchup against the Dallas Mavericks in the NBA Cup on December 10th. Before we get into all this, though, just a quick moment to recognize that around 68% of you guys that are watching these videos are not subscribed to the channel, but yet you keep on coming back on a regular basis. So if you guys, want to support the channel and don't want to miss a single minute of action here at Thunder Digest, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. And also, if you hit the subscribe button, look what you can potentially win, all right? You can potentially win this Loud Town Collective shirt. We're doing a giveaway, okay? Every time that, every subscriber gets an automatic submission to win a Loud Town Collective Trey Ball shirt right there. This is what it is. I absolutely love them, and I highly suggest that you hit that subscribe button to have a chance at winning this shirt. Now, we'll go ahead, get back into the video. Contest, rules are also in community posts. You guys go check that out there. But let's go ahead and get into talking about Alex Caruso and J-Will a little bit. Mr. Smiley, okay? Getting these two guys back would be huge for this team. It would absolutely be huge. Getting one of these guys back is huge, let alone without Alex Caruso, the Thunder are 6-2 without him. With him, they're 10-3. This team is absolutely insanely stacked. That's how well they've been doing without Caruso. All right, without J-Will, they're 16-5. Jay will provide some more size, another center off the bench for us, because right now we only have Hartenstein coming off the, not even coming off the bench. He's starting for us. Having Jay will come off the bench when Isaiah Hartenstein gets in foul trouble, or if he just needs a minute rest due to him carrying majority of the load down low in the paint. Having Jay will out there is going to be great, and they both bring a ton of things offensively and defensively that the Thunder can use. But first, let's go ahead and take a look at the article that I just did for Thunder's Intentions, talking about it a little bit, all right? Just in time for their upcoming Emirates NBA Cup quarterfinals, the Oklahoma City Thunder have finally received some good news on the injury front. It was announced before the Thursday matchup against the Toronto Raptors that elite 3-and-D guard Alex Caruso with a hip injury has been removed from the injury report play, while Jalen Williams' hamstring was listed as a game-time decision, though ultimately has been ruled out. So that is unfortunate to see, all right, that he was listed, ruled out. But Mark Daigneault, it clearly shows a little bit that, hey, you're finally about to get some guys back that you can throw in this lineup, really capitalize the most off of, the rotations and everything, where we're no longer going to be seeing Dylan Jones minutes, I feel like, if J-Will is healthy. Now, if he does get in foul trouble, of course, we're going to have to play Jones, who has been struggling. I think he needs some time in the G League just to get adjusted, but he has been stepping up a little bit. He's been looking decently, still could be doing a lot better. It just allows the Thunder to do a lot more with their rotations. Having both of these guys back will almost be at, I burped there a little bit, Celsius, but we're about to be at 100% fully healthy here, and so that's going to be huge for us going into the NBA Cup. Only be missing Chet. That's going to be huge. All right, let's get into talking about Alex Caruso a little bit. All right, him being healthy, what he's going to bring. So far this season, okay, Caruso has struggled offensively, only putting up 5 points per game on 35.6% shooting from the field. However, what he's lacked on the offensive end, he's more than made up for on the defensive side of the ball. In 13 games played, he is averaging 1.8 steals and just shy of a block per game. He is also third in the league for deflections per game, sitting soundly at 3.9 per contest. With how much Dallas will want to swing the ball around and get players like PJ Washington and Klay Thompson going early, his ability to read the passing lanes will prove quite valuable. So right there, already seeing, okay, he's going to have an instant impact. He is. Defensively, I think we're going to put Dort back on Luka in this matchup against the Dallas Mavericks. I think that's what's going to happen. We're going to play Lou. However, I would like to see a guy like Shai or Cason Wallace guard Luka instead. All right, Luka likes to play slow. He just does, all right? He's not going to try to go fast-paced. Dort thrives against players that like to go fast. That's what we saw with Brandon Ingram in the first round of the playoffs last year, right? Brandon Ingram likes to play really fast, and Dort likes those kind of players to guard, and he does really well against them. Guys that are a little bit slower, he tends to struggle a little bit. That's where, like, maybe Alex Caruso, who's more zen, more calm and collected, he might do better, where we could see Alex Caruso potentially start. But even then, I think Cason Wallace would do a good job guarding Luka, maybe even Shai. So it's going to be interesting to see what we do with the defensive lineup. But, like I mentioned in the article there as well, Alex Caruso reads passing lanes insanely well. He's third in the league for deflections per game at 3.9. With how much I feel like Luka and Kyrie are going to want to get Klay and PJ Washington involved, considering how much PJ Washington has killed us in the past, I think it's going to be great to have him in the passing lanes, reading those passes, getting, forcing some turnovers, which could ultimately win us this game. Now into the last person here, all right? Will, all right? Jalen Williams, assuming he can get back to the floor by next Tuesday, which I think he will be, meanwhile, will provide the Thunder with some much-needed size to help take the pressure and high-end workload off of Isaiah Hartenstein. Even though the 22-year-old may not be known as the most menacing of interior presences the league has to offer, he provides one attribute in particular that sets him apart as a true defensive difference maker down low. His secret weapon, knowing how to take a charge. Last year, he became something of a charge king, ranking 6th in the league with 19 total charges and first in charges per 36 minutes, sitting at .76. This talent could prove detrimental to attack-heavy guys on the Mavs like Luka Doncic and Derek Lively II, as it may lead to early foul trouble in the do or die exhibition. All right. So right there, already seeing Jalen Williams, his impact. Yes, he's not a known shot blocker. Okay, last year I think he averaged 0.6 blocks per game. He's not known to really contest shots. However, the fact he can take charges and can read offenses super well, his IQ is off the charts. His defensive IQ, insane. The fact that he knows how to take charges, knows when to take charges, and isn't afraid of that, that's his secret weapon. That's what really gives him a role on this team. Not to mention, he is a great shooter as well for his size. He shot 36.8% from 3 last season. He is a good three-point shooter. This gives us the pick and pop option now. All right, no longer can their centers sit back low off the screens and expect Isaiah Hartenstein to roll and not pop out and shoot a three. With Will on the court, they're going to have to respect his shot, which could really open up a lot of opportunities offensively. Getting both these players back is really what's going to separate the Oklahoma City Thunder from the rest of the league. Going to be almost completely healthy, only missing Chet Holmgren right now, and that is what's really going to separate this team and potentially win them an NBA Cup championship. And now, I know we've talked about it before, the NBA Cup in the grand scheme of things doesn't mean a lot. However, to Jalen Williams, it does mean a lot. Will, this championship does mean a lot to him, as the prize money is $500,000 to each player. For guys like Will, who are still on a rookie deal, only making $2 million per year, some two-way guys like AJ Mitchell, Adam Flagler, those guys, $500,000 is going to go a long way for them. So this game, this championship is really important to them, along with getting as close to playoff experience as possible for this young team before the NBA playoffs are here in a few months. That's all I got for this video. Let me know if you guys think Jalen Williams is going to be returning for the Cup game against the Dallas Mavericks. And if you don't think he is, tell me why. And do you guys really think he's going to make this much of an impact? That I believe so as well. That's all I got for this video. And like I mentioned before, if you guys want to enter the giveaway, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. You get an automatic submission into the raffle, giving away 3 shirts, by the way. 3. So you have 3 chances to win if you hit that subscribe button. That's all I got for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.